I would put it on the bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what? I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean? Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. What do you get like? What the fuck is going on there? You got brain freeze or something?
No, I get really gnarly dandruff, bro.
Dandruff.
Yeah, it's horrible. In my brows. My brows, my mustache, and my fucking beard.
A thumbs up is not a response.
No, that
Well, no. Fuck it.
no, I don't like one letter responses. I don't like one word responses. I don't like just an emoji. Yeah. Like, I don't get that shit. Like, okay, what does that even mean? You just smiled. Are you happy?
You know what's funny? I always start off with good punctuation, just in case I'm talking to a grammar Nazi, and their response always is just, "What about you?" The letter U, and then I'm just like, "Oh, okay, so you're one of those people."
If you see WAT, instantly you're okay to say. You could spell with the asshole way back in the day where you'd spell like letters and shit.
Yeah.
You could spell like that and they wouldn't care.
What are you doing? Yeah, I it's weird, and I feel old just from like, it's weird to think that like most of that shorthand isn't as modern as these kids like to think, like LOL and LMAO and whatnot. All that shit is from BRB. I heard a young person say that just recently, out loud.
That's the problem. Dude, okay. Like, this is going to be a recall to a possible future episode. Tony does that.
Well, he'll be the one to segue us into commercials.
Yes. But, dude, because it's one of those, like, I always make fun of him for it, and then eventually I just gave up on it because he still does it. So I'm like, you know, more power to you because you do it. But I remember getting that in a letter, like a letter from a girl. She just straight up wrote that to me, and I was like, we were in class, like passing notes.
That's the chat room generation though, too.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck's going on
See, we had
here?
to crawl before we walked. Social media wasn't always, a profile picture and fucking.
You had to I am someone.
Yeah, someone with no face, no picture, just some random emoji as a fucking representative of a visual representative of them, and whatever kind of lingo they used.
Yeah.
And see, I used to play in like I used to not just go chat rooms, because chat rooms were just boring to me. It's just people yelling into a fucking wall. And usually the only one that actually gets responded to is the one that says she's a hot slut masturbating. No matter what chat room it is. That was the last time I ever went into a Star Wars chat room. I'm just saying. Like, that was it. Fandom. So I used to go on Yahoo Games and play like the online games. And I would be playing pool or something like that. That's where I learned GG. Good game.
Oh, dude, so I've seen that forever, right? I never knew what it was. It took playing up to PS4.
GG?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it and I was like,
Well, to be fair, I never texted that to you. When you and I would play and you would defeat me or whatever, it would always be just a good game.
Yeah, and at this point though, it's
But-
gotten to where when I'm playing online, I will say it to someone, GG's, and it's like, wait, why did I just say that?
Ew. See, I still like to say words, even though I don't much like talking. I do still like to use my words when I'm talking.
I don't know how to articulate my words if I'm getting fucked up in a game. The other day I screamed, I fuck. Not like I fucking hate this guy, just
I fuck.
I fuck.
Well, I get that though.
And
Oh,
no, it wasn't separated like that.
In my weird fucking catching up on video games, playing goddamn Spider-Man, all I kept saying the entire time during the damn Mary Jane missions, this game is fucking stupid.
Oh my
This
god,
is so stupid.
I hated
Why
that
in the
part.
fuck? Why would you give me the powers of Spider-Man and then take them away and make me crawl around, make me sneak around a bunch of big dudes that Spider-Man could take out in about 7 seconds?
I've done it.
It annoys the hell out of me, especially only because I'm impatient with stealth missions and I always get caught like 3 times before I finally make it through. So I kept having to see that goddamn cutscene or whatever, that little fucking clip of her just like someone pointing a gun at her and wait, over and over again. And it
Yeah.
felt too meta because it's like it's telling me to wait. Speaking of waiting, it's been a long wait, but you are just in time, and we are the J&T baggers. In our smoke-filled atmosphere once again. DJ Van Nielsen.
Norman Blunts.
Next time we'll probably have, we're planning on having 2 more voices at least for the next ones, and from here on out, or at least like an interchangeability of duos and trios. But we have to have at least like some big whopping foursomes. Yeah.
I got a mental boner thinking about it.
You know what really gives me a mental boner? That
You
song,
read my
Yours to
mind.
Keep, from John Frickin Smith. You heard it at the beginning. You can hear it again in its entirety without our annoying voices talking about at johnfrickinsmith.com. Click the link in the description and find it for yourself. Let it penetrate your ear holes. Words I thought I would never actually say myself, but I didn't say it. Anyway, so let's address the mammoth in the room.
There's a few.
Oh, there's been a big gap. We've said that before. We've said that a few times actually. But 2023 was a very slim year, or 2022 was a very slim year. We were supposed to have hit 300 episodes back in like 2020. Or like soon after 2020.
We were en route.
We slowed down to an extreme crawl. Not all for horrible reasons. It's not like we hate each other. That silence made it seem like
No, it's life. Just life.
Yep. School shit, work shit.
Home shit.
Yeah. But corn's doing good for once.
All right, so let's break the positive news to everyone that's listening. Corn, after he flipped his car, that was okay.
We
So-
talked about that.
Yeah, we did talk about this. So, yeah, after that incident, we thought he was in the clear. He wasn't in the clear.
Found out he was wasted. And he was in danger of getting deported.
Again,
Deportated.
not deported twice,
Just another time
possibly.
he's been in danger.
Yeah. So, he said fuck it finally, and he went to sober up.
Yeah. So then he started listening to Christian music, and I don't know. know if he's still going that hard, but he was. I know it was getting pretty bad with him and the getting wasted thing. We went to the movies. He stumbled hard. He stumbled so hard he almost fell. He stumbled so hard I was embarrassed to even be there with him. So I made him go get snacks. Naturally. What? I wasn't good. I felt like the safer option was for him to like make an ass of himself in public than to be in a dark room and like fall asleep and start pissing himself. I think I still went with the right option. He did not piss himself in that theater that night. I can't speak for what happened when he got home, but yeah. But the one theory we had though was right. Drunk corn runs to go get snacks. It's something about the lights turning off makes drunk corn hungry. It's weird.
Well, drunk corn understands if drunk corn eats, drunk corn sobers up.
Yeah. And it was just awesome that night because who doesn't like pizza and pretzels and nachos? You have 2 excuses for nacho cheese. 2.
I mean, you could use all 3.
You know, I did dip a piece of like a chunk of the pizza crust in nacho cheese.
See, and this is how you wind up with
Little Caesar's nacho pizza.
yeah, or not even just that.
I don't know if they called it a nacho pizza, but they had nacho cheese on a pizza.
No, that was they did, and it was their pretzel pizza.
That's right.
The outside was like pretzel style crust, and it wasn't grand.
No, it wasn't. Not at all. I like a good stuffed up crust, though. I don't like the price on a stuffed crust for just one of them. And you can't even get like a small stuffed crust either. You have to get like a large.
Yeah.
Some scammy shit. Scammy Davis Jr.
So
There's your pun of the episode.
Corn isn't fully sober though. Like, I mean, he's as sober as Corn's ever been. He'll drink on occasion now, but he pretty much tries to not drink at all costs.
Well, I know he's not going to ever like be able to fully drop it, and I wouldn't expect him to. He did get to a point though where it's like, dude, you might have to go cold turkey just to fucking get it under control.
He had like 2 or I think 3 months straight of completely being sober.
Well, from alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Because he was still.
I think for
weed now,
like
huh?
a week or so though, he didn't even smoke weed.
I can see that. It's just that, yeah, it was weird for a minute there. It wasn't just weird; it was almost embarrassing. I'll admit that. Even when you're not in public, it's just like, dude, Corn, stop it. Plus, I like podcasting with stoned Corn more than drunk Corn. I think the listener would agree. You've heard him drunk. He's annoying somewhat.
You've heard him stoned.
He's funny. That's when the laugh comes in. He doesn't have to be drunk for the Corn laugh.
No, that's his stoned laugh is the high pitched
Yeah.
funny ass one. His drunk laugh is annoying.
Yeah, because it sounds like he's making fun of you. Even when he's laughing.
It's like deeper, like he's pointing at you with his finger, but he's not. Like just his voice is ha ha. I don't think I've ever even told Corn that. I gotta tell him that shit.
Like, he's got an aggressive tone. Even when he's not being aggressive. It's weird. Drunk Corn is annoying. That's the only lesson in that book.
Drunk Corn is you're not listening to me, man.
Oh yeah. You know, DJ, what? You're not listening.
Are you
I am listening to you, Corn. You're just not making sense. Listen. You're not listening, man. I'm listening. Just say something. Okay. See, that's what happens when you don't listen.
I've been in one of those tangents and damn near equally as drunk with him, and that shit's fucked up, dude. Because it's like, no, if you're gonna say something or shut the fuck up. Because it's annoying. Shut up. I'm sick of it. Say something. No, listen. I'm fucking
Listen,
listening. Shut up
listen,
or fucking say something.
listen, listen. Sorry, I've been around drunk. I don't like it.
And he's like, ah, with his daggers.
Most of this has been heard on episodes too. This isn't any. This isn't just us like making stories up. You've heard. You can hear when drunk corn is too drunk because you hear it. Even if you don't notice it in his behavior, we see it, so you hear it in us. Just go from like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
And we had to just razz on corn anyways.
yeah, but he's doing better now. We always have to make fun of the drunk corn because drunk corn is a character we ain't that big a fan of. So we try to roast him as much as possible so his feelings always stay hurt. That's and then we wonder why he has an aggressive tone with us when he's drunk.
Or a drinking problem. Like, either or on that one, man. Like,
No, the drinking problem came first. Because I don't even know when the hell that fully started and shit. Like, when all of a sudden it just went to non-stop drinking. Because it was before when I would have figured he would have
it'd be
become
like
the hardest drunk.
when I was like 19, he started.
The,
But not stupid crazy. So over 10 years ago. Something like that.
like the full-on drinking. Oh, when he was working at the lake, huh?
Yeah.
Ah.
That was the first situation. Yeah, so he's doing it. That's the thing is it's fucking awesome now because he's actually is doing better to where you can hit him up and he like, hey dude, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. Just, fucking housework. Oh, really? Yeah, got nothing better to do. Oh, you want to play some games? Fuck yeah, dude, jump on. And you could tell he's not drunk corn by the way he games. Because you could tell by the way he says, get some. If you can hear his get some, like, fuck yeah, get some. It's like okay, he's good. But if it's a fucking get some, you're just like, dude, you sounded off as fuck right there.
He made me mad at Madden. Because I had to play against him in that damn online franchise we were doing, and I kicked the shit out of him.
Dude, Corn's thing though too is like if you're beating him, he'll be like, no, you're just too good. He'll like compliment you on the way of like backing out of the game.
Yeah, and it's annoying. Because it's like, dude, we're in this game. I can't move on to the next week without us doing this game. Like, don't be a bitch for fucking 5 minutes a quarter. Let's just put it. Come on, put in some effort. You're better than this. Son of a bitch.
You're Randy Moss.
First round, first pick.
That's like some fantasy shit on the year he was with the Patriots. That's the only way you could pull that off is like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you have number one pick overall in a fucking draft, and at the time, Moss was where was he?
What do you mean?
Vikings for the last time?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know if he got picked up by anyone after that.
So one last thing on Red Corn for at least my gaming experience recently with him. I was telling you about it right before this. That game KO City. Corn got his ass beat by my wife, and my wife does not play video games like that.
Huh? Was he drunk?
No.
Well, she beat me on fucking PlayStation All Stars.
Fighter games are different. This is like a shooter. Corn's favorite fucking game is Battlefield. So it's like, dude.
Well,
how the hell is she doing better than you constantly? And he's like, fuck you, man. Like, we started the same time on both of you guys. Like, I played prior to this, but you two, like, same game. Like, she's fucking better than me, alright? And that's when he, like, backs out. Like, no, she's just better than me. It's like, God damn it, Corn. But he is a great teammate to have until something sets in. If you played games with drunk Corn as a teammate, he passes out in the middle of the game. Like, right in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
I stopped playing Back for Blood with him because of that. Me, him, I think it was Tony. Yeah, me, him, Tony, and some random were all fucking playing, and he passes out mid-match, like middle of a map. Not the character. This motherfucker passes out, drunk passes out.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude. So everyone's in a situation where they're fucking on the ground dying, and we're seeing him just standing there. Like, this son of a bitch, our fucking teammate got all pissed, quit. Sober Corn, awesome. He calls shit out accurately, not just like, Charlie's on your 6. They're on the bridge. Great, thanks. There's only one bridge. That does make sense.
Yeah.
How are you liking the switch up?
Let's switch up.
Well, I think since the last time we podcasted, you were still rocking just PS3.
It's enjoyable. The graphics are definitely better. Although I will admit, Madden 22 and 23 didn't have much of a graphical difference.
They don't at all on fucking. That's what's fucked up. The newest one on PS4, they make them kind of. Do you notice they kind of bulky?
Yeah.
They're like weirdly shaped, like very top heavy. PS5 doesn't even have that shit. They're normal human size. They're like, if they're 5'10", they look 5'10". Me and Tony were going over that because I didn't notice it at first. He was the one that picked up on it. He's like, dude, do you know why do they look fucking weird? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, they're bulky. All top is all fucked up. The bottom is like skinny. And 2002 did that. 2001 did that. So they kind of just said, fuck the realism look for a minute until they were like, oh, we're going to come with new graphics. The new graphics, they just went back down to being smaller characters. Their faces don't look that more in depth. The only difference in the fucking console switch on that shit is just there's a like a field sense where you can guide the ball, and so you throw at a spot and then you can guide it out or in. So it's like kind of slightly curving the football, but it's more like a quarterback trying to put it on a spot. So that's the only difference. But that's not, fuck them. That's not really that worth it. I'm only mad because I bought it twice.
Yeah, once I like hooked it up online and shit, fucking I was like, oh shit, I've been playing Madden 22. Let me check out 23 since it's, right there. Yeah, it was like, gameplay wise, there wasn't much of a difference. Maybe because, you know, the lesser console, so they figure they don't have to really put much effort into changing the graphics for the PS4 version.
So yeah, I would appreciate them though if they actually just tried to max it out. Like one of those, you know what, we're not going to make it as, like, I guess, clean because we can't with this, but let's max out all graphics on this.
Because they kind of did that with Madden 08. Because I have Madden 08 on the original Xbox. And that's the most recent Madden I've been playing lately. So it was a real weird jump going to Madden 22 and 23 all of a sudden.
Holy shit. Madden
The
08.
most recent one I had played too, then it was Madden 13. So it is actually, yeah, almost a decade between Maddens. as far as actually playing new Madden, and it was like, oh fuck.
That sounds like a prison. That's what's fucked
It's
up. That
weird.
sounds really like crazy when you think about it. Like, yeah, because you would go away for a long ass time, come back, and then
Yeah, I
now
was in.
now it's Madden.
It's like I
And
was in gamer jail and just could not play new games for a long time. I had to appreciate the older, lesser graphical ones, which I do still appreciate those old games though. Some of them just because they were complete, at least for better or worse. All features were unlocked at least. You know what I mean? Like skins were earned,
you
which I think you had some DLC skins for that Spider-Man game on your on this mug. Or
there's
in
the
this, there's
whole
just like
there's a whole fucking pack situation going on
yeah, I
there.
was gonna
It's
say
all
there
of them.
was like the Toby and fucking Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans and a couple just weird random ones that were like already unlocked and available to just use, owned, which is cool. I like swinging around as Toby.
Game of the Year edition.
It is a fun game. It's although I will like I do like the aspect of like kind of a Spider-Man parkour type of addition to it as opposed to like the old Spider-Man games.
Well, I think that's how they touched in that like situation of we're gonna make it a
Running on the
possibility of
walls
a
and fucking
realistic situation.
slinging off of shit. I fucking love that shit.
See, I get there's one thing that I don't like in those games only off of like it's not realistic. I mean, realistic in a fucking comic book world doesn't make sense at all anyways.
Yeah,
But where you web zip, like I get it, you're supposed to use it as a force to
yeah,
shoot. But when you're high as fuck over a city and there's nothing technically to really stick to, but you could still do it, that's a little off.
yeah.
But
Well,
that's
I wasn't able to do it in a lot of situations like that. Like it was usually when he's doing that, he's doing it off of something below. So it was like made more sense to be on going along rooftops and shit, doing it like that, and like going across like Central Park, he was doing it off the trees.
dude,
But
Central Park sucked
after
dick.
doing the web sling though, you didn't like when you went to a regular swing. Then it was like, what is he actually clinging to? I don't know. I'm
But
gonna pretend there's a very low plane that's somehow allowed to fly around New York fucking city.
I appreciate Central Park in that game, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, this sucks. Because that's the one vulnerable spot where it's like, if you do get into some shit, you're most likely going to have to handle things on the floor and
Yeah,
then work your way out. I like to swing and hit people. I
I like jumping.
all the aspects of everything.
I do like stopping it for some of those random crimes from up high, jumping down and getting the slow motion aim, shooting a web bomb or whatever, jumping down and kicking a bunch of asses. It is fun. I do like the Arkham style fucking combat too. Like a much faster paced Arkham style though too. That's what I really like, and being able to actually like utilize a lot of Spider-Man esque moves. And
See,
this is where it's weird though. The suit powers, a lot of them sound cool, but honestly, I was happy with one of the first ones you get, which is the fucking the the one where he jumps up and fucking spins around and just like webs everybody.
oh, that shit's sick.
I fucking that one is actually like my go-to to where I'm just like I haven't even wanted to use it. I haven't even really wanted to buy the other suits because their powers. I'm just like, yeah, that's cool, but when I'm surrounded by goons and I'm getting beat up and someone got a couple good shots off on me, that's one of my fucking
The
kind
one
of a
I
room
like
clearer.
is the shocker style.
See, I haven't tried that one.
It, any of the big guys, you hit them, they instantly get stunned for a second. So you kind of bypass having to like,
Oh, so it's like the shot gauntlets on Arkham Knight or Arkham Origins.
yeah. So you don't have to really like go head to head. You don't have to worry about a counter and a parry. You just fucking hit them with that and then just start bashing away. That shit's cool. But the good thing too is Miles Morales is on 4 too in the PlayStation library.
Okay. I think I did see that on there, plus like 1,000 Assassin's Creed games.
Oh, it's only ever evolving. Because what I'm doing now is I'm downloading both versions that are free from my extra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I haven't checked out a new one. The newest one I ever played was fucking Black Flag,
Oh,
and that was such a favorite that I didn't even feel a need to move on.
there's all.
Yeah, I know.
Besides the first,
What do you
the
mean?
Altair,
Oh, okay.
that's the only one that is not on there. The rest of them are the Ezio collection and then
They just have to
continues.
be downloaded.
Yep.
If they're not already downloaded. Okay.
Yep. I filled that thing full of Assassin's Creed before. Just that game. Deleted everything, just Assassins. It was interesting. I was getting bored of shit, so
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do the run.
From first to last, or second at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, I'll have to go back. I know they've evolved over the time.
Now the newest ones are nothing like the originals. There's the free running aspects pretty much gone now. It's just open up and kick ass. There's mythical beings and shit.
Eh, they had to do something to shake it up, I guess. But so okay, we've gone off track a bit. We do have some weirdness to talk about here too, because I don't know if you know this, but potheads sometimes we realize shit when we're stoned that we didn't realize before. Sometimes before ever in life.
Oh, okay. I know exactly where this is going now. See?
Yes.
Potheads forget, but they remember.
Yeah. So it's
Okay, so, dude, because there was another one that I was thinking about that I think I sent as well. So, me and Reg are hanging out. We're going over. I forget exactly what we were going over now. Because it's been a while since this happened, but long story short, me and my wife are hanging out. I look over and I think about like Coca-Cola. And then I think, oh, Pepsi Cola. And then I realize cola's the actual drink. It's not like pretty much the product itself. It's the beverage is cola. So you have like Shasta Cola, and this is when I started having a mind blast. Sam's Cola, Jones fucking Cola. It was like, holy shit. Cola.
Holy shit.
Oh, holy shit. And I was like, holy, god damn it. Anyways, I was tripped the fuck out. Like, this is real? Like, cola's the thing. It's Coca-Cola. Pepsi Cola. I don't know. It just tripped me the fuck out in that situation. So it's like, oh, my wife asked me what the hell was going on. I explained it to her and she thought I was fucking nuts. Not in a bad way. She just started laughing her ass off. Like, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah, that was my thought too. When you brought it up to me, like, wait, are you? This is also the guy that had a mini fridge full of cola.
Cola, yeah, dude, just cola. Fucking. So, I never put two and two together.
Well, to be fair, that cola didn't taste like
It didn't
much of
taste
a
like
cola.
no, it tastes like fucking shit. I don't know if there was sugar in it. It was like the raw ingredients just in a can.
Like,
No
it wasn't
carbon.
horrible. It quenched the thirst.
No, to me it was jack horse shit. You might as well pour gasoline in my fucking throat.
That-
Extreme, yes, but true. I couldn't do it, dude. Those things sat there forever.
Well, see, I also had a weird stoner revelation that probably was explained early on that I didn't realize until recently. I was getting baked watching House on Peacock on Rookie's account, because that's how I roll. Well, that's how I watch. Sounds creepy, but I was almost through the final season and I had a weird light bulb moment. House's best friend is named Wilson, and House is always compared to like a Sherlock Holmes doctor. House Wilson, Holmes Watson. Son of a bitch. It's like they were trolling me for 8 seasons.
No, they've been trolling you. I know you have seen this in our earlier years, this show. So how long have they been trolling you?
Well, I mean 8 seasons of just that's how many seasons they had. I didn't watch all 8 seasons before back in the day. But yes, they yeah, it was probably explained a long time ago and I just forgot about it. But it was and that's what I figured with you and the cola thing. It was like you've probably known it your whole life. You just didn't you forgot about it.
Yeah, it's one of those like you don't correlate you don't. I don't know about correlate, but you don't put it all together to be like, oh shit, okay, yeah, whoa, oh, hello, hey, check it out. Look at what I rediscovered.
Now I just want to start doing that with like random like items and shit. I'm gonna start going to work and going into the office and just like, oh my god, that's why they call it a hole punch. It punches a hole in the fucking thing. It doesn't just make a hole or cut a hole. It punches that shit. I'm gonna get fired just because that's
This thing right here does work.
Fucking pothead.
Oh wow, 3-hole punch. That's 3 punches at once.
Can you take 3 punches at once?
No shit.
I'm not getting jumped for this job. I'll let the people.
All I could think of is 3 people instantly punching the guy at once, like both cheeks and the nose.
It's okay. First time I was closing a loan, I got stuck. Well, not got stuck. I went to print out like paperwork and ran out of paper. I spent about 30 minutes looking for paper. Only to realize that a drawer right next to my fucking where I was sitting it didn't just have paper. It was full of like 7 packs of paper. Just for the situation. I was like freaking out too. Like, dude, I gotta print out all the fucking final numbers. What the fuck, man? Fuck this stupid ass office. Who the fuck leaves me without paper? Oh. Oh. Yeah. And it was good paper too. It was the kind of paper that comes wrapped in paper. That's fancy paper.
That's all fucking printer paper.
I've gotten printer paper that's in.
You got loose leaf printer paper?
Actually, no. I just realized the pack of printer paper I'm staring at right now is wrapped in paper.
I was supposed to say, dude.
Well,
like...
fuck you. I'm used to buying lined paper that's like in the fucking plastic and shit.
You gotta trust the company by the best printable paper that they're on.
Not really, because this big ass fucking scanner printer fucking thing doesn't have goddamn color ink. So when the boss tells me to print out fucking flyers and pass them out, they look like shit.
I want this to be pretty, asshole.
All faded black and white and shit.
I told you you need to put a new fucking cartridge in this bitch last week.
No, we're saving money, so we only buy black ink.
You don't buy enough of it.
It just sucks. I don't have control over it. I don't get to order stuff yet. I'm still only partial manager, so I'm just like, you print out the shit and you shut the fuck up, fat boy. It's weird though. It is weird. I've had shifts now where I didn't even step foot in the kitchen. And you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm going soft.
I don't like that situation. I got told they only want me working on the floor for 2 hours. And then the rest of the time just watching and making sure everything goes okay.
Oh, and speaking of that too. So, anyone who's listened to us, and even if you haven't, there's an easy way to find an episode that we're referencing right now. I once told a story of having a customer ask for a sandwich cut in half, a hoagie style sandwich cut in half. So I cut in half long ways. And well, there's a bit of a sequel to that. As I was at work, I was actually on a manager shift too. So I'm already kind of on edge. But my bartender comes up to me and says, "So this customer, they ordered a burger. And they want it cut in half long ways." Now I'm not thinking of any, like, just hearing those words. For some reason, it pissed me off because then I'm just like, wait, no, but a burger's round. What are you talking about? Like, my mind didn't even go towards like my own goddamn joke story. The long half, that is the name of the episode we're referencing. That the story is much better told on there. But so
That's
so I'm looking at her like trying to figure out what the fuck she's talking about. And she goes, "Well, they asked if you were working." Well, they asked if a manager was here or asked for me by name. No, if they asked for DJ. Who in the fuck? I go storming out there. And my bartender's right behind me, like, going, she knows what's up. I go out there, see Rook and his wife. Lady Rook. Miss Blunts. Mrs. Blunts.
this is blunt, yeah.
Now, mind you, I've worked at this place almost 5 years. Always telling Rookie, Norman, come by.
Well, it just so happened I had a fucking week off from work.
Yeah.
And yeah. Reg got home early. Or no, she didn't even work that day and was like, "Hey, what do you want to do?" I was like, "I'm hungry. You hungry?" "Yeah." "Fuck it." She said, I forgot where she wanted to go. She didn't want to go.
She didn't want to go to my work.
No. Yeah, she didn't want to go to your work. She wanted to go to, I think it's like, It's Just Wings or something.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no, I'm good. I was like, I'm okay with, wings and stuff, but I want variety.
Is that place over in East Haven? Fucking that wings thing you're talking about?
Yeah, It's Just Wings. It's a little thing,
By
but
that Stater Brothers?
yeah.
That's right by where I get my haircut.
Yeah, dude, that place, I mean, I've had them before. They're not bad, but they're a place that's mainly like a dude, we're just going to serve you a whole bunch of sauces.
Well, we have a whole bunch of sauces at my job too, but we also have boigas.
And that was the thing. That was the thing that made it like, dude, I have to ask this. the long ways. Like, there's no fucking way to make it the long ways. I don't care. Like,
No, we don't have any like Philly cheesesteak type of
okay,
sandwiches.
this is where it might make sense. You know those fucking sesame seed buns, but they have the middle of it is like puffed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That would make sense right through there.
Even then, I've worked with those kinds of buns, and you know what? Sometimes I like to go against the grain because fuck society.
And the part that I liked was
Dad. Oh.
it wasn't even cut.
No, no, because she didn't type it into the thing. She knew you were fucking with him or trying to fuck with me. So I didn't even try to say anything to my fucking cooks or nothing. I, I didn't even try to fucking like stop them from making it. I was just like, no, you start making it and I'm gonna go see what the fuck this motherfucker want. You son of a bitch.
Delicious. Fucking delicious.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys at least, you know what I mean, enjoyed your shit. A little bit at least. I don't remember. She got wings. I remember that.
Yeah, she kept it.
Old school wings and fries.
Yeah, that was her first time actually having it too.
See? There's good things sometimes from. Yeah, that was just a weird surprise though too. Just because I'm always on edge when I'm like in that mood when I don't have the hat and apron. Got to do my hair and shit. Ugh.
I don't like having to. I don't know. I agree. It's one of those like I don't like any version of having to step back because I know it's gonna get done if I do it
Yeah,
because I'm doing it.
I know it's gonna get done right too if I'm doing it because I'm doing it. But I will say, if you guys enjoyed your food, then that I'll take credit because I didn't make any of it. I didn't even threaten the cooks like, hey, make sure that shit's fucking perfect. I actually trusted my crew.
No, that shit was bomb.
Yeah. You can't really go wrong with the burger you got though, honestly, like that. Even without the bacon aioli stuff and shit, like that shit fucking I've gotten that shit without sauce. And it's delicious. I also have replaced the barbecue sauce with honey mustard. It was delicious.
Bravo.
It was delicious. I don't know why, but honey mustard and brisket is like I don't know. Honey mustard and jalapenos became like a weird combo thing for me.
Oh,
I'm high as shit.
sidebar to that.
We
and this-
can't go. We can't have a comeback without talking about munchies for a second. At least.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this is mine.
Okay.
This is my new shit. So I'm one of the rare few that still eats Arby's to this day.
I do too.
Like, dude, there's very few. I've met.
Well, you're actually like part of the problem though, because
What?
I go for the roast beef too. Okay, if you get a French dip from there, you're still getting the roast beef. I guess.
No, I don't. I don't do the French dip at all.
What do you get? What, turkey sandwich? Chicken
No,
sandwich?
roast beef sandwich, dude.
Oh, I didn't know you got the roast beef there. I thought you hated the roast beef for some reason.
No, I actually see. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm one of the few people that still loves Arby's, dude. I
go
even
for
like their chicken bacon Swiss.
I go for the big fucking the big one usually, the big sandwich.
Used to be the Big Montana, then they had to take it away. Now it's a different name.
Yeah, and there's no sauce on it. I always thought there would be sauce on it. There's no sauce on it.
That's what made it the Big Montana.
Yeah.
So
Let's be real though. You and I both only know about the Big Montana because
Saving Silverman.
yes. And that's why we're friends. That is honestly one of the biggest that movie does not get enough love in this world. For all of Jack Black's movies, that's one of the least referenced.
And one of his best.
Jason Biggs is in it. Amanda Peet gets to be crazy bitch fucking times 11.
And that's my favorite Steve Zahn role.
Yes. Oh, but Big Daddy's a close second. Or not Big Daddy Daycare. For some reason, that's a close second.
He was cool in that one.
Marvin. Damn it, he's getting a lot of them. What was the nature one?
Oh, that shit was awesome. Strange Wilderness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do we branch off from?
Uh, there was something to do with food. I remember we were talking about
Oh, okay.
food.
Yeah, this is not even a plug for Arby's either. But they came out with a spicy fucking roast beef.
Is it delicious?
It's fucking bomb.
I need to try this.
So it has spicy mayo like the Popeye style sandwiches, which obviously I'm tossing that to the side. But they also have
I like the spicy mayo.
the
Oh yes.
roast beef itself is fucking has like spicy seasoning on it,
Okay.
and then they also have diced up jalapenos.
Ooh.
I left those. That
Pickled jalapenos?
yes,
Nice. I am a sucker for pickled jalapenos.
but it was good.
Mm,
It was
that
so
sounds
good.
delicious.
So I kind of said fuck it if they're gonna make me have to step back a little. I walked around the floor the other day, ripping one down and just munching on it.
Yeah.
Like fuck this. It was delicious. So
Yeah.
that's a good go-to.
I'm gonna have to try that. See, I'm used to just I make my own munchies at work.
That's
You
right.
ever had jalapeno mac and cheese with fried chicken diced on top of it?
No, but now I want a fucking jalapeno popper with mac and cheese in it. I think I
Like
just said that really low, but
yeah, we gotta. You know, we used to cook together, didn't we?
once upon a time.
There was a time. I've got cool stuff now too. We've got cool stuff.
Because here's the thing,
Between the two of us, we got cool. I got a deep fryer.
I've done the
Just-
crazy like stuffed bell peppers.
yeah.
Those are bomb. But I've never done like mac and cheese inside. Like I've never done shit like that.
Mac and
That
cheese in a
sounds
in a
in a
bell
jalapeno
pepper.
and a bell pepper. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do it in a bell pepper too. That sounds delicious.
I actually want to try it in a jalapeno mac and cheese, just because mac and cheese seems like it'll melt out pretty quick. Stuffed bell peppers are usually like rice and shit, aren't they?
Yeah, we've done them with rice, chicken, rice, beef, straight beef with cheese. Just all up in that bitch.
I actually got a rice cooker because I suck at making decent rice.
What the no, that's how you make rice.
Yeah. That's what Uncle Roger says.
No, dude,
Get rice cooker.
it's so efficient. Make every time exact same.
I didn't get the brand that he was advertising, but I got a rice cooker. Hey, when Amazon says it's 40% off,
Dude, why do you
You
think I was
get-
saying we were eating so much like white rice?
Hmm.
You throw that shit in a rice cooker. I still always fuck up on the measurements. I have to call Regina every fucking time. Be like, hey, what's the ratio again? Water to rice. Is it 2 cups of water for 1 cup of rice? Is it 1 cup of water one? What's going on?
that's what sucks too. Is once you get a rice cooker, you got to stop getting minute rice. Huh?
You could do it in there, but it's not as cool.
Yeah, no. If I'm gonna make rice,
It
in
gets a
rice
little hard on the
maker-
outside.
Yeah, if I'm gonna use a rice maker, I'm gonna make like real rice and shit.
Dude, jasmine rice bags and shit are roughly about the same price if you buy in bulk for minute rice, so fuck it.
Yeah.
That's why I suggest, because that shit is that, like, good. Smells like popcorn when it's done. It's delicious.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that likes to just make a big batch of white rice and like eat it throughout the week left over, you know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with that, because you could do so much. That's what meal preps are usually, is like some sort of white rice and a meat.
Here's stroganoff. What's usually like the bready artifact in your stroganoff?
Bready artifact?
Is it noodles usually?
Yeah.
You ever had it with rice? Same sauce.
No, but it sounds pretty good.
Whatever meat you put in it and whatnot. Yeah, over rice, delicious.
Because
Blasted my mind.
isn't stroganoff what's the sauce for stroganoff? Is it mushroom?
Yeah, like cream of mushroom.
Yeah, dude. Because cream of mushroom is bomb as fuck on a lot of things.
Obviously, you add other stuff for stroganoff, but
How Reg does cream of mushroom with spicy Italian sausage, just
mm,
chopped up, and fucking fat ass like chunks of potatoes. It's delicious.
so yeah, I'm hungry. That's like for stroganoff.
No, just for she calls it cowboy casserole. I have no fucking
Oh,
clue if
yeah.
it's like considered a stroganoff or not, but she does it with cream mushroom. So it's like I don't know.
No,
I love it.
stroganoff is a little bit more. I think it's something else too, though. But that sounds good. And I want to try that.
It's cheap as shit and
Yeah,
delicious.
I've made shit on shingles a few times.
I don't know what that is.
It's just what it sounds like, just like ground beef and like chopped up onions and fucking maybe even chopped up potatoes on a piece of toast with gravy. Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I like a good messy meal.
Dude,
Who
our
doesn't though?
our house's vegetables only really consist of fucking corn, carrots, and bell peppers. So it's anytime
So
it's white rice, it's those vegetables plus a different variety of meat.
corn and green beans for the most part. Occasionally just like salad mix, but that's like for one night of having salad with dinner. Salad is never dinner.
You eat more vegetables like Regina does.
I don't eat very many. My salads are basic as fuck. Lettuce, tomato, cheese. It's not a salad by the time I'm done with it. Especially if I've got lunch meat, chopping up some ham, hard boiled eggs, chop that up in there, croutons, plenty of those, handfuls. Yeah. And that's all before I add ranch. Like gallons. It's not quite soupy, but it's wet.
The fucking dressing, dude, still is like a no-fly zone for me.
You can't do any dressing.
Not fucking, dude.
Obviously not ranch, but not even like Catalina or Italian.
I haven't really tried those two. I just kind of steered clear.
Try Italian. It's more of like a pickly flavor that you add to your salad.
And then
It's
I'm
as
down
gay
with
as that
Thousand Island.
sounded. You're down with Thousand Island.
Yeah,
That
Thousand
is a
Island
mayo
dressing.
based.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
That is ranch with ketchup.
I know what it is. Because
It's good on
even when you
sandwiches.
really think about it, isn't the little green shit inside of it, isn't it relish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like relish by itself. I don't like
What
mayonnaise by
relish have you
itself.
tried? Sweet?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with sweet. You tried dill relish?
No.
You like dill pickles?
I like dope. That's the thing. I like sweet pickles though. I don't like the relish.
You don't like dill pickles?
I like dope pickles too.
Well, try dill relish. You might like it a little more. Maybe that's what I'm not a big fan of sweet pickles or the bread and butter, so sweet relish is an instant like turn away for me. But and because when I'm putting like something pickled like that on a hot dog, I want like a more tart taste, like a dill.
See, I'm afraid to go back to eating sauerkraut.
You're white. Just embrace it and eat the sauerkraut.
It's just a trippy situation. Like, it's one of those, like, I remember eating it as a kid because my mom used to just simply chop up hot dogs and throw it in sauerkraut and cook it, and that was dinner. And it was like, what the?
You know, I did that, but with canned chili. I just put it on. I just put some chili, and like it. I was trying to avoid eating the bread because I'm trying to like not be such a fat ass and trying to avoid some of the garbage, but still not above eating hot dogs and chili. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just chop up this hot dog throw it on a plate with some chili. It looked like dog food, but then I covered it in cheese. So the moral of the story is, if you
Don't.
cover dog food in cheese, I might eat it.
I was thinking, don't judge a book by its cover.
That's the true meaning of cheddar makes it better. We'll see you next time. Just in time.
And we're out.